Hello and welcome to another edition, episode 64 of the Are You Ready Wrestling podcast here on Newport City Radio. This week I'm Luke and I'm going to kick off the podcast by talking about WWE Crown Jewel.
Hi, I'm Curtis. For my segment this week, I'm talking our predictions for Crown Jewel.
Hi, I'm Jack. For my segment this week, I'll be talking the return of OTC1.
He's back again?
Yes, he is back.
No, I'm not talking about Roman Reigns.
No. The one elusive Curtis has returned.
Yes, I'm back. Your boy's back.
We had a really nice podcast last week. It was really quiet. It was really chilled out. Yeah, we had some great discussion about NXT and who we think the next big thing's going to be. And, yeah, the Disruptor's back.
Now he's back to talk about WrestleMania in the UK.
How are you, Curtis?
I'm good. How are you?
Did you have a nice week off?
Yeah, it was well needed.
What did you get up to?
Oh, quite a bit. Went to Lewis Capaldi last Saturday. Was in Cardiff till Sunday morning. Went back to my girlfriend's house. Chilled there. Came back on Monday. Had darts on Tuesday. Edited some of the
Did you win
videos.
darts?
No, I played absolutely awful. Highest score I hit was 85. We lost. What did we? I think we lost 5-2. I think.
Okay.
I think, or it might have been more than that, or 4-3 or something like that. Could have been even 6-1. I don't even know. But yeah, we didn't do well. But yeah.
It's always next time.
It's always next week, but yeah, other than that, pretty chilled out. Had a little break. Watched the football yesterday.
Whoosh. The less said about that, the better.
Went to the pub, had some food.
Nice.
That was about it.
Obviously watching wrestling as well.
Oh yeah, wrestling all in between that. But yeah, it's been a busy week to be a week off.
It sounds that way. It sounds that way. How are you, Jack?
Not too bad.
For now, you are the Are You Ready Predictions champion.
Now, yes.
When we record next, that could all be about to change.
Could.
But we'll come on to that a little bit later. You do have the belt, but we will be making our predictions for WWE Crown Jewel.
Yes, in Perth.
That takes place in Perth. Is that the second premium live event in Perth in 2 years?
Second, yeah. Elimination Chamber was the first.
Indeed it was, and they go back there this time around for Crown Jewel. I'm really looking forward to this. It's, well, last time when they did Crown Jewel, not Crown Jewel, Elimination Chamber, I think it started about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning over here. This is going to start at 1 in the afternoon.
Slightly more reasonable time.
Just slightly. Which is going to be nice to have a WWE Premium Live event on at a time that we can actually watch it rather than stay up.
But you say that. You say that we're going to be able to watch it.
Yes. We're going to be busy, so we're not going to be able to watch it live. It'll be nice to be able to get home and have something to watch.
Yeah,
yes, we will.
Have some food, have a lay down, and watch a bit of wrestling, find out.
Crown Jewel.
Find out about what's happening.
See who is the new and still predictions champion.
Yeah.
And there will be... There's definitive differences between all three of our predictions.
There is.
There's
no room for a draw because we all have different. So one of us is definitively going to win.
Yeah, well,
this belt.
Yeah, I don't.
as I could just see the gears turning in your head, Curtis, as you try and figure out what I'm saying. Do you get it now?
Kind of.
We'll come on to that.
There is difference.
The only difference I can see is me.
So I think one champion is going to win in the men's Crown Jewel title match, and you two think differently.
Yeah.
Whereas you think one female wrestler is going to win in the Crown Jewel match, and me and Jack have differently.
Yeah, and then other than that, it's all the same.
But we'll come on to what we think in it.
It's quite funny just seeing the same names just in a line. just in a line.
We'll come on to that after we talk about what we think about Crown Jewel. First time I think Crown Jewel's been outside of Saudi Arabia, which is interesting to note. Crown Jewel is always at this time of the year, but Crown Jewel is always specifically made, kind of like what Clash has been for Europe. Crown Jewel's always been made for Saudi Arabia.
It's actually surprising that they went outside of Saudi Arabia to me.
Well, I mean, they've probably spent all their money on getting the Royal Rumble. and
they're going to get...
Let's say it together. They've got the Royal Rumble. What else have they got, Jack?
WrestleMania
43 is going to Saudi Arabia.
It is.
No reaction there.
No reaction, yes.
Yeah, Crown Jewel in Australia, Jack.
Yes. I'm very pleased that they've gone back to Perth after Elimination Chamber last time. The crowd, once again, very electric over there. And it's nice to see some Australian representatives from the wrestling world.
Well, so far there's only one?
Only two. Rhea is on there. I hopefully see Bronson Reed on there.
I think they will. I
was reading somewhere that obviously SmackDown is in Perth as well. That Grayson Waller might answer Sami Zayn's challenge. I was reading somewhere.
I could see that. I mean, I think LA Knight has an open challenge before when WWE was in Europe and it was in Germany. It was answered by Ludwig Kaiser. El Grande Americano, anyone? Or is this too much of a conspiracy theory to say that?
Too much of a conspiracy theory, I think.
Curtis?
I think the El Grande stuff is slowly dying, I think.
Do you?
Yeah.
Even with the addition of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates as these new two masked wrestlers.
I know, but it's not my cup of tea for me. This
I mean, they're too talented. They're too talented. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bates, and Ludwig Kaiser to be wasted.
Yeah.
I mean, people said
Ludwig Kaiser definitely. Oh,
he's done great though in this.
Yeah. The other thing I'm very pleased about is the way they've handled the whole build towards this pay-per-view, especially after the hassle that was WrestlePalooza. I think they've recovered well.
Why was WrestlePalooza the hassle?
1 minute they were expecting, there's going to be surprises, and
were you let down a little bit?
Just a smidge, yes. Especially coming from the mouth of Triple H, saying that there's going to be surprises, there's going to be something worth tuning in for, and yet nothing arose. Obviously, I know probably mainly towards TKO for this, because Triple H is sort of the running man for their sort of marketing at the moment. And
but surely it's his job to hype things up,
definitely,
and say that this is going to be the best thing you'll ever see, and because you want people to actually watch it, don't you?
I mean, especially with it being on their first premium live event on ESPN.
Exactly.
Which ironically they rated it as a C.
I mean, they I think
grade.
Yeah, they
on their grading system.
I think they've done that for the UFC before, and yes, the rights are on ESPN to the premium live events, but they're still independent journalists.
Yeah,
they're not going to give everything A stars and A's because
they got to be. There's got to be some form of honesty there.
There's a fairness there, which I admire.
Yes,
because not everything is going to be A star all the time. I mean, WrestleMania 40 probably was, night 2 especially, was probably A star, especially that main event. Everything else probably wasn't.
I'd say around a B. I think a B would be reasonable.
But I do like that honesty, though, and that honesty goes a long way, I think, in wrestling.
It does.
You don't want people to say this is... Because if we all say that it's the best we've ever seen, but it's actually not, that's giving kind of the wrong message then, isn't it?
It is. And the one thing I was looking forward to seeing is we might potentially see the seeds being sown for a feud between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes here.
Talk to me.
I was thinking about this off air. I want them to go into a feud leading towards a match against Survivor Series.
You think it'll happen at Survivor Series?
For the Undisputed title.
Not WrestleMania? Do you think they'll save that for WrestleMania? They need a big feud for... I think that one side the other side of the World Heavyweight title, it might already be decided for WrestleMania, so they need kind of something big for WrestleMania for Cody Rhodes.
They might stretch it to. I could see them stretching it to Mania, but personally, I'd like it to be on Survivor Series, which we might see the seeds being sown here.
Do you agree, Curtis?
Yeah.
With Randy costing Cody the match against Rollins.
I think it could happen. I think they're definitely leaning towards that. They have been for quite a while now. Randy kind of looking at the title.
Paul Heyman sort of teased it as well as saying.
I think it will happen at some point. When do we see it happening? Do we see Randy winning it? Do we see him beating Cody? Could we see it? Could we see it at Mania in Las Vegas? Randy versus Cody for the world title in the main event. Do we see Randy winning the Royal Rumble? Who knows? I think the question is, has Randy got another world title run in him?
I reckon he does, yes.
You say that. John Cena. How old's John Cena?
Ooh.
John Cena is
49. I think
he's 49. John Cena is currently 48. Randy Orton is 45. John Cena has been world champion this year, and he's 3 years older than Randy Orton.
But the reason why they put the belt on him was because it was his retirement tour. If it wasn't his retirement tour, they wouldn't put the title on him. It would have been very unlikely if they did, but they've done it because it's his retirement tour.
They've done it for a reason.
Some of his retirement tour has been a flop, though.
It has.
It's. I think the main flop was the heel turn.
Yeah, I think everyone agrees on that.
The heel turn was pointless.
Was shocking when it happened, obviously, first time. But
it made sense at the time, but for then it just to fall and crumble was just like pointless.
With Travis Scott
and The Rock not showing, what was the point in that? When do we see The Rock next?
I think we'll see him soon, depending on if his new film, The Smashing Machine, is a success or not.
Well, it depends. I mean, the latest I think we could see him is Mania.
When he came back last year for Mania 40 in Philadelphia, it felt like The Rock reborn. That was him turning the heel and doing the final boss stuff was great.
Yeah, and then it's just crumbled.
Now, probably more because he hasn't been there than anything else.
Which is a shame because
I think he got so into the storyline for him to be able to slip back and kind of let it all play out. He was too far in for it to happen, in my opinion. I think he needed to. If you're creating a big storyline like that, you need your wrestlers to be available for quite a bit. Whereas the problem with The Rock is he's barely free, and when he is free,
his schedule's so hectic.
When he is free, he does go to WWE in some form, whether it's just an appearance to announce something. I mean, we've seen him return to announce a WrestleMania was going somewhere, and it never did. They then changed it a couple of weeks later.
Wasn't London, was it?
No,
New Orleans.
Idiots. Absolute.
That's the conversation killed.
Absolute idiots. But anyway, here's another question: do we think Crown Jewel comes to the UK at some point?
I think there is a possibility. Yeah,
we're gonna leave WrestleMania behind. Forget WrestleMania.
Oh, I'll clip this. He wants to forget about WrestleMania.
It's never going to happen in our lifetime, and if it does, then it's going to be a bloody miracle. But yeah, Crown Jewel. Do you see it in the UK at some point?
I mean, never say never.
Okay, if you could pick the next live event, the premium live event in the UK, what would it be?
Well, everyone is going to probably say WrestleMania, of course, naturally.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's going to say naturally WrestleMania, but logically,
I think we could see maybe a Elimination Chamber, maybe
SummerSlam.
I think it would be Clash.
Well, you got that as well. Where to? Dublin.
Yeah.
Even though we started here last year and said it would be in Dublin, and then it was in
Paris.
I
think the only place that they've got left to go in the UK
for Dublin.
For event wise is Dublin.
Clash in Madrid.
Oh, God, no.
Spain.
But
Clash in Rome. It's coming over to you now, Curtis.
yay! Come on then. Crown Jewel predictions.
Yes.
The very important time of the podcast is for one specific thing. The current holder of this thing is Jack
It's
Cartwright.
me.
In
Yes,
the
it is.
yellow corner
Yes, it is.
is Jack Cartwright. In the red corner, well, middle, Luke Lewis.
Hello.
And in the blue corner, it's me. If you don't know who I am, then thank you very much. But yeah, predictions. I'm going to go first, and this is where the podcast gets interesting. This is the best part of the podcast, in my opinion.
Best segment of the week.
Best segment of the week. And the word of the segment for this.
Oh, here we go. We haven't had one of these for a while.
Bringing it back for a classic is predictions. No pun needed. No pun intended. But anyway, so Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes for the Crown Jewel Championship, or whatever they call it these days. The big, mega, shiny, jewel, expensive
with the ring as well.
Thing. That's like 3 times the size of a normal belt, and it's like 5 times the size of a normal wrestler. Anyway,
10 times the most expensive.
Imagine that belt compared to Rey Mysterio, like lengthwise.
Where is Rey Mysterio? Is he still injured?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Wasn't he training with his daughter though?
I think so.
So maybe
he was training with someone I see.
Anyway.
Right, Dominic Mysterio and his sister in a mixed tag team.
Possibly. I'm gonna go Cody versus Seth. I'm gonna go Seth Rollins. Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Crown Jewel ring.
Is it going to be Tiffy time?
I believe it is going to be Tiffy time. I believe Tiffy is going to win. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Big match. Another road
match. Yes.
Another mark for John Cena's retirement tour. How many dates has he got left? It's only like 7.
I think it's 4 after.
4.
4 is it?
He's got 2 Raws, a Survivor Series,
and Saturday
and
night's
his
main event.
retirement match.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's nearly upon us.
It's nearly upon. I mean, it is
time.
I mean, it is
time.
October now, so it's about 2 months left in it.
Yes, it is.
About 2 months and
left. John Cena.
2 months and a week until his retirement.
$5,000 for a ticket, anyone?
And you got flights, hotels, food, drinks,
merch.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll just wait until it comes to the UK.
But John Cena won't come to the UK.
Well,
although if WrestleMania's in London,
now it's you continuing this conversation. Now it's not me, it's you.
John Cena's always been an advocate for WrestleMania in London. He's made no secret about that. Do you think he would come back in some way, shape, or form for WrestleMania in London, even if it's just for a hello?
I think he'd come out and say hello. It wouldn't be a match or a bump or anything.
Be a segment.
I think it probably, if anything, he'd come out and announce the attendance.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that'd be the only thing. Or he'd come out and say, "I've always said London deserves a WrestleMania. You've got it now. Enjoy it." He could open it as well. He could open night 1 of WrestleMania.
Well, like Triple H normally does.
Yeah, he could open it, and then on night 2 is Stephanie. I'd imagine. Anyway, John Cena,
Curtis on night 2.
John
He's got his wish after so many years.
John Cena versus AJ Styles. I've going John Cena. And then the tag team match, Australia's very own Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors. Warriors? I can't speak. This is why I don't have a week off, because I lose the ability to speak. Lose the ability to speak. I lost the ability to speak after Lewis Capaldi. I sang your little heart out.
Did your voice go?
Yeah, right at the end, yeah. Because he played all the songs I do. Rhea versus Io. Well, Rhea versus Io. Rio and Io versus the Kabuki Warriors. I'm going Rhea and Io. I think there's going to be another match added somewhere along the lines, maybe Bronson Reed versus somewhere in there.
Well, if you wait to the next segment, I've got a little bit of a theory on that one.
Ooh. I think I know where you're heading.
Go on.
Does it involve one OTC? One.
We'll come on to that.
Anyway, Jack, tell me your predictions.
Yes.
Thank you very much. The reigning champion. Actually, no. Hold on. We go to the reigning champion last. We go to the second challenger, Luke.
No, we'll go to Jack next.
No, Luke, come on.
We'll go as is written down on our predictions paper, Jack.
Well, I've got Seth Rollins to beat Cody Rhodes, and I have Rhea and Io Sky to win, and I have Stephanie Vaquer to beat Tiffany Stratton,
and John Cena to beat
AJ Styles.
Okay, why Stephanie Vaquer over Tiffany Stratton?
She's the best wrestler in the world at this precise moment in time.
Oh, that's a very bold statement.
It's a very bold statement, and I'm sticking to it for as long as she's champion.
Why?
She just took to WWE like a fish out of the water. She's done extremely well with what she's been able to put together.
I mean, she's been there now for over a year.
I know. Just her attitude towards it in general has been incredible, and the way she's slowly learning English is great.
I think she's always known English.
Learning it better, I should say, is good. Especially with the promo work.
Are you ready for my predictions?
No.
Yes, we are.
We don't need them.
All right, then. Thank you very much for listening. No, I'm joking.
Breaking news.
Oh?
Luke's leaving the podcast.
Oh.
Joking. I am, though. Joking.
Predictions for Crown Jewel for me. In the men's match, I got to go different to you two. I think Cody will win. I think Cody Rhodes will beat Seth Rollins for a couple of different reasons.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
That's the one. That's who I think's going to win. Thank you, Curtis, for singing the name of the guy I think's going to win.
Cody Rhodes.
I think that we'll see Cody Rhodes win after some shenanigans between Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins.
I think you said this off air. That,
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I did say this off air. And if you look at SmackDown on Friday, where right at the end, after the match between Cody and Randy and the Vision, Seth Rollins comes out and looks really frustrated and really angry at Cody and wants to go in the ring and attack him and give him a stomp. Paul Heyman says not to. You're better than that. Don't do it. But Seth did it. So something vibrates you in the studio.
But me.
So we know that Paul Heyman. We know that his loyalties don't lie for too long. I mean, look how easy he was able to turn on Roman and Punk at WrestleMania. You don't think he could do that for Seth Rollins as well?
even earlier, he turned on Brock against the Big Show.
Yeah, he's turned on everyone pretty much.
He has history.
So whether he does turn a Crown Jewel or whether we see them play into it a Crown Jewel, I don't know. But I definitely think that we'll see some kind of friction, tension between the two of them, which will ultimately lead to Seth losing. But then we'll see kind of... Because we know that CM Punk has been announced Monday Night Raw. I don't know what he's going to say, because obviously Seth at the moment is involved in the title feud with Cody for Crown Jewel. So, I don't know. Obviously, we know we're building towards Survivor Series, so
yeah,
I see kind of Cody winning, and then the Vision maybe attack, which then leads to CM Punk needing to save, which then will lead to the announcement of War Games, etc., etc. But I think that's kind of how we get there in a roundabout way. I agree with you, Jack. I think Stephanie Vaquer will win the women's War Games match. She's going to win
far ahead of yourself.
I know,
yeah?
She's going to win the Women's Crown Jewel title. It's kind of her first match as champion after winning it at WrestlePalooza. So I kind of see her winning. I think she needs the win more than Tiffany Stratton. Sorry, Curtis.
She does.
Tiffy Time will not be coming to Australia. I can't wait to see the next part of a year-long feud with Nia Jax that everyone loves so much. We didn't get your thoughts on... What did you think of Nia Jax's botched pinfall last week?
Absolutely dreadful. Get rid of her. That was awful. Do you know, I question a lot of things in wrestling. I really do. I really do. Right? That being one of them. What happened there? What the hell? I just can't cope. And this is why I've always said I don't like Nia Jax. She's not a good wrestler. For that exact reason.
She's too dangerous.
For that exact reason. I think that John Cena will win. I think that we are too far gone in his retirement of him to lose. It'll be nice to see him and AJ get back in the ring again after all these years. Whether it was planned or not, I don't know. I think we spoke about that a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
We did.
Whether it's planned or not, I don't know. But it'll be nice to see them in the ring nonetheless. And I think Rhea and Io, purely because it's in Australia, and I think that will be the spark towards the Women's Survivor Series match, or the Women's War Games match. So I see people kind of building around that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think we'll see another match added featuring another Australian. But we'll talk about that in your segment, Jack.
Yes.
If you want to take it away.
On this past week's Raw, we had a match against... The Vision, consisting of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus the reunited Usos, rematch from WrestlePalooza.
Oos!
Day one.
It was. No, you were supposed to say "oh."
What?
Oos.
Oh.
Oos.
Oh.
Oos.
Oh.
Oos.
Oh.
Yes, anyway, it was a very competitive, hard-fought match, in my opinion. Well-deserved the main event. Who won in the end? I believe
it was the Usos.
It was the Usos. Thanks for the reminder.
I think. Let me just double-check myself. Carry away. I'm 99.9% sure it was the Usos. I did watch this.
After the pinfall... I think it was Bronson Reed who initiated the attack on Jay and Jimmy. And when they both went to perform a tsunami on, I think it was Jimmy, not Jimmy, Jay, we heard one familiar sound. The OTC one has returned.
The Usos did defeat the Vision, yes, I was correct.
He has come back after his hard-fought battle against Bronson Reed in Paris.
He beat Bronson Reed in Paris.
He did. He came out with a chair, and to quote one Wade Barrett, 4 weeks after his battle in Paris, you didn't finish the job.
You'd never finish the job against Roman Reigns. I'm sure even Cody Rhodes thinks the same thing. Jack, he's returned again. I think this is the fourth time he's returned in 2025.
Yes, you've pointed this out again off air that you're not a massive fan of his.
I'm not
returning.
It's not that I'm a massive fan. I'm not a massive fan or whatever. It's just it happens all the time, I feel.
But when it does,
the crowd go electric. They do. He's probably the biggest star in WWE. I know you got Cody Rhodes, Punk, Rollins, but it feels like Roman Reigns is above them. Is that fair to say, Curtis?
It is fair to say, yes.
Especially considering he was the champion for 1,316 days.
And I think returns should be saved as returns for stars like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk of that ilk.
Okay.
Because that's what necessarily a return is. Mainly, I don't unless they've been out like less than a week. I think they should still call it a return, even if it's he's been out like a month, I think.
Clash in Paris was the 31st of August, so it's been just under a month.
Yeah.
By the time we returned on Monday, because Monday was still September.
I think that's relatively enough time to call it a return. I think personally.
How long do we see him sticking around for now? Will this be it until WrestleMania? Do we see him sticking around to Survivor Series, and then he'll return at the Rumble? He'll return again at the Royal Rumble. How long do we see Roman sticking around for?
I see him sticking around till the build towards Survivor Series, and then taking a break after that, and then the Rumble would be his next appearance. I see him going into a feud slowly with Seth.
Towards WrestleMania?
Towards Survivor Series, and then ending at Mania. I see the feud going on for a bit.
Yeah,
towards Mania.
I agree with you. You know, he's back after his filming commitments. It is nice to have him back, and he's another piece of the War Games puzzle, especially for the babyface side. I think we'll see Punk, Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and Cody. There's probably someone else I've forgotten. LA Knight maybe, but maybe him missing out might lead more into the heel teasers we've seen. But we just don't know who's going to be on the heel side. We know we'll probably have Seth, Braun, and Bronson.
Yeah.
Probably throw Brock Lesnar in there. We don't know who else. Drew McIntyre, but he's feuding at the moment with Jacob Fatu. Curtis, I'm stumped here. Who could be in the heel team for Survivor Series?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Bron Breakker.
Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Brock
Lesnar.
Oof.
Jimmy Uso.
You really think Jimmy Uso would be on the heel team at Survivor Series?
Heel turn heel.
Well, if you saw his,
I don't know.
If you saw his reaction to Roman Reigns returning,
have you had a vision?
I think that the seeds have been sown for that potential heel turn of Jimmy.
He's had a vision. He has.
He's had.
Yeah, I do ultimately see in this culminate to WrestleMania. I mean, we've had Roman Seth matches before. We had obviously the triple threat at WrestleMania this year. We had a match at the Royal Rumble 3 years ago now, I think it was. But I do see it leading towards WrestleMania ultimately.
And I see Roman winning. Because if you think about it, Roman has not beat Seth in a singles match yet.
He beat him for the world title at the Royal Rumble in 2022.
My history must be off a bit.
No, it was a disqualification. I beg your pardon. It was a disqualification. So
technically he hasn't.
Technically he hasn't, but
beat him.
I'd have to look back at the record books to notice.
Pinfall victory has eluded him yet, which I see him.
But ultimately, the last time we saw Roman Reigns on WWE TV, he was attacked at the hands of the Vision, obviously Braun and Bronson at Crown Jewel.
It was.
Not Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel's on the brain. We've been talking about that for the past half an hour. He was attacked at Clash in Paris. That's the one. And I ultimately seeing him looking to get some revenge at Crown Jewel. I think that'll be the 5th match. Whether it's a tag team match, him and Jay against Braun and Bronson, a rematch from what we saw at SummerSlam, or whether we see a one-on-one match between Roman Reigns and Bron Breakker maybe, because we haven't seen that yet, or we see Roman, Jimmy, and Jay against Braun, Bronson, and someone else, a new member of the Vision, but I can't think for the life of me who it potentially could be.
Well, my Alba Femi idea is out the window because he's supposedly staying on NXT for the
Well, he wasn't featured on NXT this week. Obviously, they mentioned him losing the title to Ricky Saints.
I think it was PW Insider that was reporting that they have no plans of calling him up yet. I think that he's going to stay on NXT for the near future.
I mean,
whether or not that's true or not is another thing.
I mean, I would like to see him on the main roster for the reasons we discussed last week.
Yes.
Whilst Curtis is here,
Yeah.
Should we find out from Curtis one male and one female that he thinks are going to be the next big thing in WWE?
I think we should.
We need from you one male that you think currently in NXT that you think is going to be the next big thing in WWE. For context, Jack said Obafemi and I said Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints, men's.
Okay.
You have to pick differently.
Oh, I have to pick differently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
You absolute belters. You've picked the best ones! God.
Do you think maybe someone like Javon Evans, who we've seen on SmackDown over the past couple of weeks?
Javon Evans, and female-wise...
Jack said... Do you know Jack said for his female that he thinks is going to be the next big thing in WWE from NXT?
Mariah May.
Yeah. I said Jordan Grace.
I was going to just about to pick her. Got me stumped now. And I've got a dead leg.
Because
I can't feel my leg.
Because with recent call-ups, whilst he looks to and dead his leg, because with recent call-ups, we've seen them go on to like title feuds and win titles quite quickly. Julia's the United States champion. She's been on the main roster for what? Less than 6 months?
Yeah.
I mean, she was still in NXT for WrestleMania season. Same with Stephanie Vaquer. When did she get called up? Summertime?
They tend to get pushed very fast. Is the
do you see them
doing? I'm seeing.
Do you see them doing that with some of these current or new next NXT call-ups?
I do. Yes, I see that as a possibility, especially with Obafemi when they do bring him up.
A former NXT call-up that was a former WWE superstar. There was a former AEW superstar. Who then went back to WWE.
Surprisingly.
And now has gone back to AEW again. He's the first person to go from WWE to AEW, back to WWE, back to AEW again. Do you think we'll ever see this happen again? Curtis?
No.
Andrade El Idolo has returned to All Elite Wrestling. This genuinely shocked me watching Dynamite on Wednesday night. Genuinely shocked me. Because when I seen a masked man there in the ring,
with you all think like Chris Jericho,
quite long hair, my first thought was
Jericho.
Nice, Jericho's back. The last time, kind of before Kenny Omega had his bout with diverticulitis, they were teaming and they were doing the whole Canada thing, Canadian Legends thing. So I thought, Jericho's back. He's going to turn heel on Omega. They're going to have a feud.
That didn't happen, did it?
No. Ultimately, I thought it could lead back to Cope and Christian. And we could see a tag team match between Edge and Christian and Jericho and Omega. But no. It was Andrade El Idolo. Andrade El Idolo has joined the Don Callis family. It feels like if you're a heel in AEW, chances are you are going to be in the Don Callis family.
Yes,
I don't get it. I don't really like it.
They're putting together a massive group at the moment.
Because do you really need that many people in one faction?
I slightly think the faction's getting slightly too big.
I mean, I know that.
I don't know how many members.
I know they're teasing a match between or a feud between Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita, which I cannot wait for. I think that's going to be really good. But I just feel that group is way too big and bloated.
They need to lose at least one member. I think one member needs to defact, as the word would be.
But I can't wait to see Andrade El Idolo return to WWE at the 2028 Royal Rumble.
18 days.
He'll be back soon. Are you surprised that they didn't put non-compete clause? Because
I'm very surprised, actually.
I think it was like 3 weeks ago that he left WWE and now he's back in AEW.
A span of 18 days, I believe it was.
Oh, wow. That's not long at all, is it?
No.
But do you think this is a bit of a risk as well from AEW, considering why he was let go from WWE? The wellness policies that he missed and whatever?
It is a massive risk, I think, from AEW side of things, with regards to what has been reported about why he exited WWE.
But do these different companies maybe test differently for different things, or do things differently?
Maybe they might have different testing pools, as you say. The way they're tested differently. Maybe he could pass in AEW where he failed in WWE. But we'll see.
We will indeed. We will indeed. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis.
Cheers.
Thank you for listening at home to another edition of the Are You Ready Wrestling Podcast. We will see you next week.